Hi, Terry Michael, the Bible Lady. I have a giant of a story for you. It's the origin and survival of Jerusalem. You know that's true. But it may surprise you how old Jerusalem is. The name is mentioned in the first war that was ever recorded in the Bible. And that happened in early 2nd century BC. There were 4 kings. I'm going to try to pronounce their names, so hang with me. Chedorlaomer of Elam, Amraphel of Shinar, Arioch of Elasar, and Tidal, that's an easy one, king of nations. He was the king of barbarian tribes of the Kurdish mountains. So they came against the 5 kings of Sodom and Gomorrah. And the latter, the 5 kings, served those 4 kings for 12 years. And then they revolted in the 13th year. That's in Genesis 14, 1 through 4. So in the 14th year, the 4 kings struck down the Rephaims, the Zuzims, and the Emims, and the Horites. And these were all known to be the greatest of the giants. They're huge, huge people. There were tribes of them. Genesis 14:5. So the 5 kings battled against the 4 in the valley of Siddim, located in the southern end of the Dead Sea. And the kings of Gomorrah fell. And there were slime pits in there at the time. And the rest of the kings fled. So the 4 kings took all of the goods of Sodom and Gomorrah. And they took Lot. Genesis 14, 8 through 12. So what happened then? Well, this is like a David and Goliath story. And I say that because the 4 kings had conquered the roughest of the rough. You know, as I said, they came up against the tribes of giants. And I want you to notice, Abram, when he went out after Lot, he didn't take out the giants. They were already conquered. So he went out after the ones who had already conquered the giants. I think that's smart, very smart. So he heard what had happened to his nephew Lot because of someone who had escaped. And he took 318, that's all, trained servants, and he wins. So the kings of Sodom and Gomorrah came out and met Abram. It's in Genesis 14:17. Now there's another king that comes out to meet Abram. Remember Melchizedek? He was the king of Salem. He came to Abram after the only war Abram ever battled. Melchizedek brought bread and wine. So doesn't that sound familiar, bread and wine and a king? Yeah. And it said that Melchizedek, he was the priest of the Most High God. So there's so much to glean from these scriptures. I mean, really, when you think about it. First, there's Salem, which is peace. Melchizedek is the king there. Salem is, guess what? The ancient name of Jerusalem. Jerusalem. Psalm 76:2 says, in Salem also is his tabernacle and his dwelling place in Zion. So Dake's Bible, one of my favorites, he says, it said that 700 years before Rome was founded, the Jebusites had conquered Salem and called it Jebus. Later, the 2 names were united into one, Jerusalem, meaning habitation of peace. In fact, David and all the Israelites marched to Jerusalem, that is Jebus. The Jebusites who lived there said to David, you will not get in here. Nevertheless, David said, entered this fortress. In fact, he said something about the blind and the lame would keep him out. So, the city is mentioned 807 times in Scripture by this name, beginning with Joshua 10:1 and ending with Galatians 4:25. The only other places the name is used in Scripture, it refers to the new and heavenly Jerusalem. So Now, this is something I want you to get this. It says that it will become the capital of the new modern Jerusalem, will become the capital of the new modern Israel before the days of Antichrist, when he will conquer Israel and make Jerusalem his capital for the last 3.5 years of this age. That's Revelation 11, 1 and 2. You may want to look it up. You may want to read that. But getting back to Melchizedek, he brought bread and wine when he met Abram. Bread and wine. It seems like someone else we know had bread and wine. I'm sure you can put it together. Melchizedek is also called the priest of the Most High God. Well, I think Jesus was called that too. And Melchizedek came from Jerusalem. Jesus went to Jerusalem. So next time, I want to tell you this. What did Melchizedek say to Abram? He said to him, give me the persons, give me the people, and take the goods to yourself. He wanted the people. Next time we're going to look at more amazing facts about Jerusalem, and as it's known, the city of war and peace. Till then, think about it. Think about the bread and wine. And Jerusalem, think about what Melchizedek wanted. I mean, he's got Uncle Sam beat all to heck. I want you, Uncle Sam with his finger, I want you. Well, Jesus, this is what Melchizedek said. And Jesus did too, later. And Melchizedek, is the priest of the Most High God. That's who wants you, the priest of the Most High God, the King of Peace. Till next time, blessings.